All is going well and you're having a beautiful, blessed day. I wanted to come on in and say hi, and I also wanted to touch on some things that I had said that I would do a podcast episode about. So, the thing that I think that you need to know about disabled dancers. I mean, it's not neither a compliment nor is it a put down, but non-disabled teachers who teach non-disabled classes, you guys are not obligated to stop and modify the choreography for us. The only instance in which you would be is if you were teaching a class that was a beginner's class, like from square one beginner. And the reason why I say this, and I hope that my instructor and my classmates don't mind me saying this, but she said she called us all out on, or she found a teaching, she didn't necessarily call us out. She found a teaching moment in our class on Saturday. And she said, well, if you were going to a non-disabled class, would you expect the teacher to tell you how to turn your chair? And so the answer to that is no, we would not expect you to tell us how to turn our chair. But we are responsible for the way that the routine looks on our body. And we are responsible for translating. That's the word that we use to say that we are making a routine our own. We are responsible for translating the routine to our body. So anything we see on you as the teacher or in our classmates, we are responsible for taking that and saying, okay, well, they just did a backflip. How do I translate a backflip into my movement? Which you can, obviously you can't translate a whole backflip, but you could translate arm movements. You could translate traveling like super, super fast across the room, which is one of the funnest things for me to do when I get a chance to do it. So I keep saying but when I mean to say so. So, non-disabled teachers, what you are responsible for doing is simply teaching us the choreography that you want to teach. And also, you cannot think of it as so precious that it cannot be changed into something that is put on or put into a routine of somebody who is disabled, because it's gonna look, what you're gonna require of the routine is gonna look so different on our bodies. But let me tell you, I've seen disabled dancers do non-disabled routines, and they look so freaking awesome. And like I said, I don't want this to ruffle any feathers or rub a teacher the wrong way. Because I have such respect for dance, and I'm going to repeat this one more time and probably many more times after that. But dance has given me so much more perspective on life, and it's given me so much confidence in my chair. When I was a new dancer last year, new dancer meaning going to dance every single week. Because I for those of you who don't know, I started dancing 5 years ago with the Rollettes online when they started teaching classes during the pandemic online. And they kept that up for a while. And then when they did not do that anymore, I kind of stopped dancing in terms of learning new things. But then last year, our instructor got the awesome idea to start a dance class for women who are disabled. And excuse me. Sorry. I'm so sorry. But anyway, she got the awesome idea to start this dance class. And she hold on just a minute. Thank you, Emily, for joining. I see you. I love you. And I hope you're doing well. Hold on. Okay, so like I was saying a million times, Marley got the awesome idea to start this dance class last year. August 3rd is our anniversary. So, anyways, but by week 2, not week 1, but by week 2, I was pushing myself to class and I was doing what is typically called traveling. I wasn't white knuckling my wheels like for dear life, which is how I used to push my chair all the time. Now I have the freedom to push a little bit and let go and let gravity take a hold of it, and then push again and then do the same thing over and over again until I get to where I'm going. And that is a much more efficient way of pushing yourself, because you are not literally holding yourself back from getting to where you need to go. So with all that said, you guys, I'm kind of rushing this now because I think my parents just pulled up. But with all that said, I just want disabled dancers to know that they can have the confidence in their bodies, because nobody knows our body better than we do. They can have the confidence in their bodies to be the best dancer they can at whatever level they are at. And then teachers that are teaching non-disabled classes, I want you to know that we can be trusted and that we don't have to be necessarily babysat. And we can show you that we can be the best, one of the best dancers in the room, if not the best, because I've seen it happen. So anyways, you guys, I will talk to you later. Rollettes experience is coming up starting on Wednesday, and I'm going a little bit different this year. I'm going every day, but I'm going almost every day. But instead of staying there, I'm coming home. So I'll be going back and forth. So if I have the time, which I hope I do, I will be doing a play-by-play of the things I experience day to day on this podcast. So look forward to that. I hope I'm able to do that. I love you guys. Thank you so much for joining. And thank you again for all of the listens on all of the platforms. I can't believe that I hit the goal that I set for myself 5 years ago. And it took this long, but it's still unimaginable. So I will talk to you guys later. Love you. Bye.